our topic today is a bit controversial because mimi sioni shida. Mimi, I think watu wakiwachana your free game. But we're talking about 11 reasons to think twice before falling in love with your bestie's ex. But I think it's a bit selfish. I mean, ukiachana na mtu mbona umweke hivyo. And I feel like this is a thing that was brought up in the wake of Lori Harvey breaking up with Damson Idris, because all of Lori Harvey's friends are like, this is another one we can't date, and that is so unfair. Imagine this girl has taken specimen from every industry. Michael B. Jordan. Now her friend cannot date Michael B. Jordan, even if they had mad chemistry. Future, that was a bit problematic. Justin Combs, Damson Idris. As in, she picks them up like, you know, infinity stones, up and everywhere. It's the same way J-Lo in her prime was really collecting those engagement rings. Wow, that girl, every relationship, ata haimalizi 6 months, an engagement ring. Now imagine her friends who could have dated these people who actually had better chemistry can no longer date them. What do you think about this thing about not dating your bestie's ex?
Honestly, I'm with you on this one. Because what if the purpose of you in my life was for me to meet my dream man? You know, like,
you are bringing someone
when will you come later to join? You know, like, I think it's a no-go zone when it's their person. Like if it's their current, then definitely that's a no-go zone. Sister code, you know, girl code, fine. But once you guys are done, I mean, holla.
Hey,
what if? What if while your relationship we realize we have the deepest chemistry? Anyway, it depends. I feel like women keep the code more than men do. Men literally have zero code. They'd be with your friend and still come back. You know, at least women, we say no sometimes. Or like, I know, you've been with Toji, it's not going to work out with me, no. But men, they're like, you're looking peng since the last time I saw you, so how about it?
Yeah. We are going to be talking about some of the reasons why you should not date your bestie's ex. And at the top of that list, she had mentioned it, is the girl code. The girl code dictates that thou shall not date my ex. Because I think it kind of brings, you know, some weird feelings. Maybe, what if they broke up on bad terms? What happens now? Am I willing to lose my friend over you? It's as simple as that. And it's just a whole lot of uncomfortable situation. But if all of them, anyway, just to avoid all of this weird feelings and also betraying the friendship between you and your bestie, just don't date your ex.
Yeah, and sometimes I think asking yourself the what if question is quite important, because I mean, what if you lose both of them? What if it doesn't work with the guy and you've already broken your relationship with your friend and you end up taking the L because you've lost both your friend and the guy? I mean, it's quite sad. And so it's quite important to ask yourself that question. If you think it's gonna work out though, go for it.
And also there's the, I don't know, we're going to call it the ghost of relationship past, where, you know, your relationship is thriving, your relationship is good, and then you realize this is a bit similar to what you and my bestie had. You know, some things stick out to you and it just becomes like, it's like a deja vu moment, you know, all the things that were very specific and personal between your now boyfriend and his ex, who is your bestie, you see them now manifesting in your relationship and you're like, damn, is he living vicariously? Is he reliving his past relationship with me?
Yeah.
Of course it puts you in a difficult situation. It's so uncomfortable.
Very.
It now feels like you're competing with the ghost of your ex, of your bestie, and that's so unfair.
Yeah, and comparisons. What about the comparisons? I think that could get quite heavy. If you guys are different, then he preferred things a certain way, probably the way your bestie used to do them. So it's like, oh, you don't cook like this, you don't clean like this, you don't tell me goodnight this way. And I hate being compared to people. So I mean, I don't think anyone loves being compared to people because we are all unique in our own ways. So the risk of comparison is a no-no for me.
And you know how us girls are built, you know how we are set up. When somebody does something, it might be small, the smallest of things,
Yeah.
but we are capable of taking it and running with it and creating a whole narrative. And it all trickles down to trust. Trust has now been broken because
Yeah.
now I'm going to question your intentions. Why are you dating my man?
Yeah.
Were you attracted to him while we were together?
word go,
Were you
yeah.
always waiting for our fights? Sasa, I start now remembering. There's a time I fought with JMO and I asked for your opinion and you were like, leave him. Leave that man, he doesn't deserve you. And the moment I left him, you
You're
took
there.
him. You know, it just brings up all of this misconstrued things. Miscommunications just get blown out of proportion. And also, if you were in a friend group, it is easier for me to poison the friend group against you.
Very.
So much easier. I'll just tell her, imagine she took my man, even though we are broken up, but I'll always have that inkling of you are always rooting for my relationship to end so that you could be
Can
with this
pick him,
person.
yeah. True. And imagine how awkward social gatherings would be.
So awkward. You can't
So
even bring him.
what if we all met, our parents met, you know, me, you, my bestie, and your ex, and so now we're meeting in a different scenario, and I have to explain to your mom that this is now my person. That's quite weird, man. That's awkward. I
It's
don't know.
very awkward.
With old people, I don't know how you'd start explaining that they're over and now I'm the one who's here. It's just quite strange. The whole shebang is, there's a lot to it.
True.
Yeah.
And also, you don't know what life is holding for you. At the end of the day, you really don't know what's... There are so many options. I said this yesterday, in a planet of 8 billion people, why are you so focused on a person in your same village?
Yeah.
Of all the people you could have dated, why would you date your bestie's ex? You know, as in, hata haujatoka Nairobi, as in, go to a different county. This should be like the last option ever. Even if there are feelings, at the end of the day, we are human beings.
Yeah.
But it should not be the resort to now date your bestie's ex. Explore more. 8 billion people. Saizi, endo ka apply passport, kabla ipandishwe bei. Apply for your passport very quickly. Use your 20s to travel the world. Maybe your soulmate is Korean, but because you are focused on your bestie's ex, dynasty imeishia hapo. Can you stop it? Okay? Don't date your bestie's ex. Travel the world. Look for somebody else.
Prince Charming might be somewhere waiting for you.
True.
Yeah.
Do we have another reason why we should not date our bestie's ex?
I don't know. You guys let us know what you think. What is your opinion on this topic? And if you support dating a friend's ex or you don't support it, let us know.
And also, history repeats itself. It really, really does. The reason, ask yourself why my bestie and this person broke up in the first place, and you might realize that these reasons are coming back to you. In this climate we're in about domestic violence and everything, or you get on TikTok, you find, you know, content about narcissism. Look out for these things. Why did they break up in the first place?
Yeah.
If they broke up because of something horrible or something they did to each other, why do you think it won't happen to you also? The same thing where people steal a married man and not make a married man, or like people who are in a relationship, you come into the relationship, it breaks off. Why do you think you're so special that this who was once married will not do the same thing to you? So the cycle, the history will always come back to haunt you.
Now, on that point you've mentioned, do you think someone can steal a married man?
No. You only steal something that wants to be stolen.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Oh.
So all I'm saying is he allowed himself to be stolen from a marriage. Why do you think you're so special that somebody else will not steal him, will not allow himself to be stolen again? It is as simple as that. Anyway, you guys, tumeongea. Have you ever stolen your bestie's ex, or has somebody stolen your main?
I don't know. I think I'm quite proud of the fact that we have very different tastes. So in no way on earth would I be attracted to the people my best friend wants to date or is dating.
Every situation it changes.
Yeah, I tend to I'm not gonna go into that, but we're attracted to different types of men.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would ever even imagine being with any of her exes. But on the other hand, I feel I have a friend who met her husband via the same story. Like it was her best friend's man first. But now they're flourishing and the love is amazing, and I've genuinely never seen a happier couple. So I think kuna utatu chance, the one in a millions.
I mean, I won't discount this story, completely, because I think I have also been in that situation. But it was like the other way around, where I dated one friend and it really didn't work out. But it really worked out with the other best friend. So, kind of worked out for me.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, please assess the situation.
How did the men take it? Sorry.
Oh, they never talked again. But
the relationship ended.
I don't have to see my ex again.
Well,
those are some of the risks that come with dating your bestie's partner or your bestie's ex. Yeah, their relationship died just like that. Maybe they rekindled it and never told me. But me, as far as I know, they don't talk anymore. So that was interesting. But he got me. So
he won. A win is a win.
You win, they lose. Anyway, I can see your messages coming in. The number is 0770729366. We have Renee tuned in from Kiambu saying, "Hey, beautiful ladies, the tea is teaing, enjoying the show." That was Renee. We also have somebody saying, "Hey, girls, looking good as always. Loving the new energy, but how ironic they both wear glasses. Man, she looks a little bit like Kathori Kathori. Also send love to her." What's another person saying?
Okay, so we have, it's G from Kikuyu. Tori, I would love to see you in glasses. It looks like it's the new trend.
Guys, please, okay? I have 10 over 10 vision, okay? I'm not saying people who sit on that chair are blind. I'm just saying I have 10 over 10 vision, and it's gonna stay like that.